What is that sound?
HWFA.
Show me that thing now.
Hey Dan, what's up now? You've not done that your setup. Oh yeah, now download the. You don't download the Streamlabs. Let's get on Discord. Let's get on Discord. On Discord, I'm on the channel, the gaming hub. Hello? Dan, can you hear me?
Yeah, bro, what's up?
I'm okay. How far?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Let's go on. Are you ready?
I should be asking you now. Download Streamlabs.
I have that stream now,
Okay, you don't download that. You don't set them up.
so I'm not supposed to set them up.
Open it now. The game is running on a very, very low FPS. What's 20 FPS? Ah, fuck.
Yeah, yeah. See, it is here.
No. I'm coming. Okay, you share screen.
Mm.
I never see your screen, bro.
Is it not this here?
No.
I didn't see him now. You know clear.
You see?
You know this here?
No, bro.
Ah. Still, you know this here?
Wait, hold on first. Okay, I see now.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you don't open now go. You don't link all your accounts to this thing.
How I want use link now?
You go click settings, go settings, go stream. On that stream,
Yes.
you'll see where you fit to click
Wow, that
add.
enemy just exploded.
You'll
Quick,
see where you fit
how
to
do you
add
plan to
this
take out
thing.
the next wave?
Yeah.
What's your strategy here?
Just do all your accounts there for there. Put a Twitch, put a TikTok.
See waiting in the. Wait. My login this one or which one? See.
You go
I
log
know
in
the-
everything, but log in one by one. This one na Twitch. Log in your Twitch inside. You understand? I no go lie, things within my mind. Man, this FPS is so small. Why? It's up this game.
I won't go down. I might book one more combat.
I don't know.
How do you try?
I can see the khaki. Personally,
See waiting there right from you.
I cannot see too. Really right. Really now.
Can you see?
Okay, you don't log in now.
I just put login switch. I don't know whether na my switch be this.
Check now. Check the name.
Let's see if I go. Because now the picture what I use with them, they show me for there.
Okay. Let me say go be him now. I'll be back.
So ma go back.
Go back now. Go back to the Twitch app.
To the switch. I did the app already.
Yeah, check now whether your Twitch door. Sorry, go back to the Streamlab. I mean, then check if this Twitch show you using door enter.
They say log in. See.
Logged in. We are more go for login YouTube, login TikTok. Eh? No, not get iPhone code. Yeah, give me. I get to bro. Now wireless charger just dey use. Yeah, na good call. How far, bro? You just log in TikTok, ba?
I don't know. Which person TikTok with this? See.
What be the name? Na
No
your
be
name
my
be that?
TikTok be. Now my name, but no be my. Which I know.
I so
Remember
you do it. So you do
Eh.
it. Cancel am. Cancel this page. Open another new tab page. Open TikTok. We open TikTok, make you log in the account who you actually want. Then make you go click that to connect the TikTok again. You understand?
Okay.
Let's say they go mod manager again for this game. Title screen. Let me go to the workshop. I need the engine mod.
Okay.
Make it twirl with the dance. Yeah, I got the world in my hands. Got the world in my hands. Make it twirl with the dance. Yeah, I got the world in my hands. Got the world in my hands. Make it twirl with the dance. Yeah, I got the world in my hands. Got the world in my hands. Make it twirl with the dance. Yeah, I got the world in my
I don't understand this.
Mercy.
No, nah.
You don't go to.
I don't.
Hi.
Oh, no, nah.
Hey, social, what's up? How are you doing?
How are you?
I'm good.
Fine.
Thank you. What's going on?
Did you see that dragon swoop down? Epic. What's your plan to dodge its fire breath?
Nothing special.
Daniel, yo, is this thing loud, bro? I'm becoming deaf. Nothing
Why didn't
special.
they tell
Really.
me? Why didn't they tell me say I no fit view my account? What thing happen?
Can I say?
I no fit log into that my account, like my main account. No fit log in with this thing for you.
Why not?
Wait, I dey come.
So we'll get error able to talk.
Make it enter. Make it enter. Yeah, I don't enter.
Okay. The other ones. Sing forever. The power will never say never. Sure, this is music for the sad man. Forever young. I wanna be forever young. Forever. Do you really wonder? Oh my god, what brought me to this settings again?
This thing they show me the same account too.
For TikTok.
Yeah, make am. Eh?
TikTok.
Wait, I come.
Let's go to title screen. So Risha, I want to hit us up to like 1K likes on TikTok. You are capable of doing that. In career, I'm going to get a Scania truck. Let me see if I can get a good engine sound.
Yeah, I've done it. This
Okay.
one.
Okay, now this will be the account.
Yeah.
And authorizer now.
Don't finish now. Anything again.
You not go pull, you know you get kick. Look
I
at
no
your
get
account
kick.
now.
Oh.
Not only TikTok and TikTok and where you the stream YouTube.
Yeah, no, I know they use YouTube, TikTok and Twitch.
Okay. And I just finish now. Then you connect your where you don't connect your Gato too. You sabi do that setup.
For inside
Twitch.
Streamlab.
Streamlabs, yes.
No,
Inside Streamlabs.
I know fit though.
I connect and I'm they do now. Just connect everything normal. Do it they connect am before to work for with TikTok Studio. But you no go open TikTok Studio now. Streamlabs that you go call open.
So, okay. We make a connect my laptop first.
Let's see what truck we have. If we have any Scania. Is there anybody driving the Scania? Don't like the Scania. Wait. Scania R. Oh, same thing. The Porsches. Let me see. Truck dealer.
I don't plug them.
Okay. Okay, come on.
Oh God, yeah. They say they just see. But not they see TikTok. Oh.
Yeah.
You done ready? Crazy. Crazy.
Hey Dan, I'm coming, I'm on call.
Okay. Hmm.
Hello Dan. Hello?
Yeah.
I don't come. Yeah, go back now to the software. Go back to the main software page. If you minimize all this one, go to the software Streamlabs.
This one.
That place where you put your cursor just now. Now inside there you take add your. You dey say anything like a game display for the.
Game display.
Look that you get one place where you put your cursor now with different so many things there inside. Underneath the source. Yes, that source.
Yeah.
I see that game capture now. The one game capture.
Yeah.
Click the properties. Let's capture your copy your Elgato there. Oh god. I put one mod engine for this game. I need to see the mod.
It is
Yeah, press that select that auto. Yes, click on it.
and I did ready.
I'm going to put a capture. You see Elgato capture card there?
No.
What do you do those ones to the correct? What do you do those things?
Capture any full screen application. Capture specific window. Capture foreground window.
Put the capture specific window. You can select this thing.
I'll go select my gato. A gato no still dey here.
You don't buy open a gas tonight, person. Gas open on face. You understand? Click your Windows key, may you open a Gato software.
Dey open.
Yeah, now go now, you see the software.
I go see am for this place.
Yes.
I no see am.
Click that empty one. No, not be that one, the other one, the middle one.
This one.
Check there, you see and there. Your Gato.
A gato no come here.
So you don't see 4K capture card.
You know they there.
What you copy the things that we did there? Hold this so. And you don't open the software, sure?
I don't open the software now. The PS2 they show. You dey see your screen.
I just see now.
You waiting them open, waiting them give me.
What be those things? I need to see and where. I know they feel they read them.
Settings for game capture, stream labs desktop, TikTok. Finish.
No, what be the remaining two now? Oh my God.
You dey see am?
It's not clear enough. Read the first one.
Is it not clear now?
No,
Is it not clear?
not clear enough, bro. What do you mean? See, yeah, click the second one first. Like now the second one. I need to see the thing. Why not feel read that?
Damn now, I not dey see the thing.
You know say na video call now.
See am now, you know they see am.
I restart exit the app and come back again.
Ah, okay. I don't come. They say attention to who?
Okay.
So this one now, I fit stream my this thing for here, make TikTok they see.
Yes, now. Always say TikTok on now. You go through the app here. You get one thing what you need to do. You just see, and you just see. I add them.
I don't add and finish. They see what thing they do here.
Click this. What be the close? I mean, I will be that. Don't they button.
So what next?
The game does show. Like your game does show preview for them.
No, the game no they show. See, I just supposed show you.
Yes, now.
You know they show.
Well,
Yeah, Adam, I got to capture card.
To do this thing, not easy like this. So.
I'm not sure.
What do we do now? I said, what do we do now?
Why not the show now?
Almost. See, man, see, go this other place. After that source, show me the first one.
This sort.
That first one here. We'll create new one. In there.
So my ad.
So add, yes, add from there.
Finish.
Yeah, you can name what you want to name am. Name am like a new stream. New stream setup.
Okay.
We are now open the source. Click add source now for this new place. Fresh start. Game capture, David. Look for game capture.
My ad.
Now game capture with that. Yeah, add it.
Waiting again.
You click you never click that, click the properties. You never add your this thing now.
Same now. That's the same thing now.
I've seen before now. Where the that you don't open the software.
The software they already open.
Man, see, show me.
Same now.
What will be the name of this window? So this window.
Which window will they?
This window where you open, so this software, what will be the name? Look out at the top.
They confuse me now.
No, not confused. This software you open now, so what will be the name? Nagato 4K, have you what?
4KS. This one now.
Exactly. 4KS, yes. Now that's this thing that you will define.
Your voice is so loud and kinda
What I go
echoing.
define for you?
I'm echoing. Why will I be echoing?
Now I go define for you.
Yes. You don't see how for them.
You know the but not just the Elgato day.
No 4K, not be 4K something like that.
No.
But when you click that Elgato now, so you need to see the display now. Click on Remo, see. Your camera itself is going down. I cannot see what you are showing me.
This one.
Yes.
It's sounding like you are in an
Mark
empty
clicker.
place.
I don't click on.
I need to see your screen, bro. Where's your phone? Okay.
And I just surprised when you say you know they see my screen.
No, not clear. They blurry. So you said they should capture a specific windows, and you've clicked this thing, but why not on the show now? Not touch there. And the middle one, not touch there. The middle one now you need to touch. Go up back. That place, the software you open now you click for there.
This one. Yes, Nana, they got to do this.
Are you sure I'm echoing? I don't think so. Wow. I don't think go do close am. Shey you don click am, close am first make we see. E show blank, e no suppose be like that. Now just exit the app, close the Streamlabs, then close the Elgato too. Then open the Elgato back again before you open the Streamlabs again. Let's see.
Or maybe because I'm using AirPods.
Oh, maybe. Are you sure? I want to get a trailer that I will use it to travel, carrying a lot of Smart trailer connect inside. What does this thing carry safe? €137.
I know the grill. Crazy.
Yeah?
You know the grill.
So you don't wait, let me see what you did. You've opened the software back
Yeah.
and the software they show where now.
You know the grill, see they show the same thing.
Guy, this place look and where guys not be the software you dey put where you open for there. Look that thing where bro. If na him it dey don work once. Yes now.
No be the Elgato.
Now the Elgato you suppose put for there.
Na the Elgato be this now. Waiting again. But you know say the thing they sound for the this thing, they come out for the audio.
Which thing? Your voice.
The game sound.
Okay, they come out. The sound, you dey hear am.
Yes, now they play for the audio now.
Now why you not call dey see that thing now? I know you know the problem. No.
Some now they come out for the audio.
Whoa, did you see that dragon swoop down? You've got this. What's your plan to dodge its fire breath?
TikTok on the play why you. Alright, let's do some contract. What do we have here in Lesburg? We got frozen food. We carry frozen food now. Jesus Christ. What do we do now? We won't drive that distance. No.
You know.
No, meow. If you see the distance just now.
Who won Drive AM before?
No. That means okay, external market instead. Oh, nice. Let me carry chicken. Okay, salmon, fish, that's what we're carrying. Let's begin this delivery. Wait. Open right window. Right, let's open. Should be this. And close right window should be the upper one. Left. Open left window will be 1. Closing left window will be 4. Alright, let's do this. Nice. How did I do my parking skills? So one thing I like about Euro Truck, one thing I like about the game is their road and everything you are driving is actually exist. Like they actually exist. These roads that we are passing right now. They actually exist though. it's one German country like that. Suburb. See this game problem. Oh my god.
Like this, you fit use this game no road whenever you travel to that country.
Yeah, you will, like, you can, at least you can still remember. It might look alike, like, or look familiar, sorry. I mean, it's going to look familiar when you go there. But that's just one thing I like about the game. It's a real life, like, real world scenario they made the parquet. All these roads exist.
Nice, nice.
As we never got the country, use this one whole hole. In fact, not to use VR, play the game SLF to look surreal.
VR. This game, it accepts, it supports VR. The game supports VR. I've used VR to play this game before. It's just, it's crazy. How many bugs? It supports.
And wow.
It supports, so. Your truck says they don't have any events. What's going on? They used to have events. This game normally have events whereby there will be a particular trailer. They'll tell you that you should carry them, carry a number of them, finish, trying to finish mission carrying those trailers. This will be nice, though. And fun. Very adventurous. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Thank you. You know they see. Where do you want it? We are here safely. And sound. Current company job offer. Let's see what you guys got. We will travel safe. Let's travel. Let me see the map first. We're traveling to. Yeah, let's go to this place that we've not driven before. I've driven in all this place. Oh, this is a new map. Madrid. Oh, you know, also we enter Madrid like this. Spain. Let's go to Spain. Alright. We are here. What is their job of us? Stunner contraband. Let's go. What is that, son? You no go wait. You don't see me that you come outside. Or bucket face. Hey. Yeah, go. Now you are the wait. So this is Madrid, though. We're in Spain right now. Been working in Spain for some time because it's a new map and I've not even driven anywhere on this map. So I think I'm just going to focus on Spain, business on Spain, drive around through and try to discover more roads. Open new roads, I mean to say.
welcome to the Truckers Podcast with your host, Raymond White, telling the story of those who move America. This is your host, Raymond White, doing a solo episode here. It's been a while. I apologize to everyone for not working harder to provide more episodes on a consistent basis. But I guess the day job, life, everything else just got in the way. And so I truly apologize about that. I intend to reverse that, do better, and put out more content and also work to get more guests on. That's one thing I've really enjoyed about doing this podcast is that the star of the show is the management and owners of
Just discovered Kudid. Welcome to Kudid, everybody.
Many of you probably do not know that my day job, I'm an insurance broker, advisor is on what I like to use better than broker for trucking companies and energy, hazmat related companies, but all trucking and transportation. And, I just really enjoy that industry. Love providing value to companies and doing the best I can and providing a unique process and a unique approach. And many of the guests on the podcast are clients of mine, and it's been a fun project, and I've really enjoyed seeing consistent downloads. So thank you everybody for listening and continuing to make it worthwhile to keep pursuing this project. I'm going to start doing a little bit different format just to make sure that the content and the episodes go out on a consistent basis. My goal is to still make a majority of the content to be from owners and operators and managers and trucking companies. But to fill those gaps in between that, and also because I believe the content's still going to be valuable, is I'm going to pick out topics from an email newsletter that I do called Truckers on the Offensive, and I want to talk about these topics on the podcast. That way we can further provide value, get more consistent episodes out there, and would love for everyone to join the newsletter. You can go to truckersontheoffensive.com and join to be receiving that, so you can receive that email on a consistent basis. But I'm going to get on into, I'm going to probably pick out 3 topics from the newsletter to talk about. The first one is just going to be a simple community introduction. When you join the email newsletter, it's the very first one that you're going to get. And I really think it's really the most important one to talk about, which is why are we doing this and what are the problems that this industry is facing. And in my opinion, the biggest problem that this industry is facing is the plaintiff attorneys out there. But, you gotta hate the plaintiff attorneys, but you also gotta respect their skill level. You gotta respect them as a adversary and respect them as a, I guess, quote unquote, competitor. But, they're just doing their job, and most of them, for the most part, are doing their jobs very well. And really, I have the biggest problem with the insurance industry, the industry I'm a part of, but further up the food chain to the insurance company level. I think, in my opinion, a majority of the insurance companies do a piss poor job at managing claims. I think they're all about reducing the budget, cutting costs as much as possible. They really restricted defense attorneys onto a tight budget, so the defense attorneys that are hired to defend your company and defend your livelihood are, they can't play the same game the plaintiff attorneys can. They can't spend the money up front. They can't invest. They can't be proactive. It's all reactive. It's all dragging out the process as long as possible. Of course, the insurance companies set a big reserve on the claim. It's going to be dragged out, and then the whole time the insurance company's held on to your money, collecting investment income, and in the meantime getting more premium from you, and then and they end up just paying out policy limits because the plaintiff attorney just fully exploits them all the way to the end. And it just keeps causing a flywheel problem. I mean, So anyway, so that's in a nutshell what that first community introduction is. I believe though the solution to it is a couple different things. I believe the solution is you got to take matters into your own hands. You got to be a top performing company, and I always like to say you got to be a deterrent to plaintiff attorneys and have a target. There are some strategies there. There are some insurance companies and some alternative risk and insurance structures that you can create to give you more control over the claims process. And I think those are the main two things. You can't sit around and wait for tort reform. I think tort reform is great. It needs to happen. It needs to happen more. It needs to be more aggressive. But as we all know with the government, things move slow. And, one bill may have 500 other things lumped in it that really aren't beneficial or not even relevant to the bill at all. But that's a whole other topic. But I think we can't sit around and wait for tort reform. We have to take matters in our own hands. That's why I named the newsletter Truckers on the Offensive, because I think we have to go on the offensive to fight back. The best thing that you can do is if you have a good insurance partnership and then you're a deterrent, you've done all of the things proactively to stop the plaintiff attorney and their tricks and their tracks, make it harder for them to build these wild cases against you and be able to put together these wild and the best word for it, zealous theories. That's the best. And something you'll learn about, and I'll also put a link to if you're interested, is I have this platform called the Plaintiff's Playbook Assessment. So I'm actually able to go through with a trucking company and identify the areas that a plaintiff attorney could exploit your company. Most trucking companies that go through it, actually everybody that's gone through it hasn't scored better than a 68, 69%. Every company, all my clients and every company I've had go through the platform have definitely been very impressed, and I've only gotten positive feedback. It doesn't take very long. It's only 26 questions. So I definitely encourage you to reach out if you're interested. Would love to help get your company on that path, because I think it's very much and very critical to stopping this consistent problem of these plaintiff attorneys out there.
I want to take a break.
Moving along,
we're back.
Just some other topics that I've posted about in the newsletter. One is social media. I think social media has gotten way out of control in society in general, but distracted driving, just simply having a distracted driving policy isn't enough. Your drivers are on social media, especially as the older drivers retire out and the new ones come in. These guys, I'm young myself. Social media is just ingrained in part of a society, but in the newsletter that I posted, email newsletter I posted, I actually took a screen grab that my wife got for me off of TikTok, where I drive. You could search it on any social media platform, and you just consistently find drivers, semi-truck drivers hauling loads while live on social media. It's the craziest thing in the world, and it's just making sure and doing specific, and then the key to this is documented training with your drivers on it's common sense, you would think, but to not be on social media when you drive or when you're on the job in general. And I think you should also train your management that if they follow any of the drivers on social media and see them posting while they're behind the wheel, that doesn't need to be swept under the rug. That needs to be addressed. But to fight off a plaintiff attorney, you need to have documented, consistent training prohibiting social media, have a policy and follow it. And if you can take that a step further and also have a specific training conversation that you've documented with your management, where if they see and identify a driver's been on social media well behind the wheel, that it's addressed. That's the big key to it there. If a driver does have a fatal or severe liability crash and it was found there on social media, that's one rogue driver. The plaintiff attorney is going to try to make the case that your company has a culture of allowing it, and that's where the documented training, and that's where you've got to really play the game with the plaintiff, against the plaintiff attorneys to be able to rebut that. If you don't have anything documented, then that's just one other check mark on the plaintiff's side to continue to get momentum and build a case to leverage a higher settlement. And then, the rare cases it does go to trial, a jury trial. There's been some pretty big verdicts handed out there on some not very big trucking companies. We'll talk about this in the future, but Marvin Keller, just a little over 100 power units, had a $10 million jury verdict. So it's definitely not just large publicly traded companies that are getting nailed with these large verdicts. I'm going to stop there. I want to save some more of these email newsletters, but this is going to be the format of at least once a month. I'm going to jump on here, talk about some of the topics discussed in the newsletters. Again, if you would like to subscribe and get those newsletters to your inbox, your email, then you can go to truckersontheoffensive.com, put your email in, and then every Thursday at 6 a.m. You'll receive the newsletter. But it's all, again, I just always want to go back to the most important thing to me is this mission of helping trucking companies be on the offensive, fight what I consider to be the biggest problem our industry's facing. You can't rely on your insurance company for the most part. Many of them do a terrible job. You can't rely on the government and your legislative to do tort reform. You've got to go on the offensive. On a selfish plug, I think you need an insurance advisor in your corner that's not only negotiating and getting you the best insurance renewals, but somebody that can also help and not just your base level, risk management, run-of-the-mill risk management. I think you have to get creative. I think you have to identify the areas that plaintiff attorneys are going to exploit and close those gaps. And I think that's where we're going in this industry. So, if you do happen to be in the market or interested in a conversation insurance-wise, I'll put my personal contact information there. But I wanted to thank everyone for listening, sticking through the big gap of no episodes and silence from this end. But we will work to get some great managers and owners of trucking companies on the podcast. And then you'll hear from me at least once a month to kind of go through some of these topics addressed in the newsletter. Thank you all.
Welcome to the Truckers Podcast with your host, Raymond White, telling the story of those who move America.
Hey, we have Hayden Cardiff, founder and chief innovation officer at Idelic. Hayden, welcome.
Yeah, Raymond, thank you so much. Happy to be on.
Absolutely. So, Hayden, in a few words, what does Idelic do for trucking companies?
Yeah, at the highest level, Idelic focuses on preventing crashes and really helping fleets to improve their efficiencies throughout their safety and operations teams. Now, you dig into that a little bit more. The question really becomes how do we do that, right? And it's a pretty straightforward process. Not necessarily easy, but it is simple to understand. We go in and we help to integrate and consolidate all the fleet systems. So centralizing all of the different systems that fleets use to track and manage drivers. And then with that, we analyze. We go in and we use AI and machine learning to understand and proactively predict which drivers are most at risk. And then ultimately we help fleets prevent those crashes from happening through comprehensive coaching and really helping fleets to change the drivers' behaviors before the crashes ever happen.
Well, I love that. That's the big thing is the proactive. That's the biggest thing I heard from that is proactive. What was your inspiration for starting Idelic? What was that big idea, the light bulb moment?
Yeah, I think as most great ideas, they come from real world experience. And so I was actually working as a consultant with, with trucking fleets, and one of those fleets actually was Pitt Ohio Express. Fantastic fleet, great name in safety and technology in the industry, and they had a internal safety solution that they had created, and they had sold it to other fleets because it had helped them so much and had done so much for them. And so they realized that they wanted to continue to focus on their core business, and this, trying to commercialize this product was a little bit of a distraction to them. And so they were looking at options. What could they do? What should they do? Should they sell it off, license it? How could they help the industry with what they've learned and what they've gained? And that was one of the projects that I looked at. And ultimately, as I dug in, man, I started to realize, like, every fleet that I talked to, and I talked to probably 50, 60 different fleets throughout that time period, and everyone that I talked to had the same problem. There were too many systems, way too much data to get their arms around. None of that, everything was siloed and none of it was connected. And they couldn't use it to be proactive and predictive, but yet they were liable for all of that data in the courtroom. And so they was kind of this catch-22, and they were kind of stuck in, between a rock and a hard place here. And so as I kept hearing that sentiment and that feedback from every fleet that I talked to, it just became very apparent that this was a incredibly important issue that needed to be fixed. Obviously, people's lives are at stake. You and I, our families who drive down the road with all of the drivers and their families, everyone's connected in this issue. And there was no real good solution in sight. And so we decided to jump out and try to solve for that. And so that's when we created Idelic. We took the learnings from Pitt, Ohio and their team and the fantastic work they've done, and ultimately rebuilt from the ground up the Idelic safety suite, and added a lot of different aspects to that to make it commercializable to the industry as a whole. And we've been working on that mission of bringing drivers home safe every night since then.
That's awesome. And then what year was that when you guys?
And that was 2016. So we're going on 8 years now. So it has been a fun journey.
Oh, absolutely. Does it still feel like a startup every day, or?
Absolutely. We're constantly combating new challenges every day, which makes it fun. We signed up for the roller coaster ride, right? You're kind of riding the highest highs and the lowest lows, and it kind of oscillates on the hour every hour, but it's fun. I mean, being able to go in and work with such fantastic people and be in such a terrific industry, work with fleets, and most importantly the drivers, man, like I'm just constantly in awe of how amazing drivers are, how professional they are, and just the important role they play. And you need to realize it really becomes a joy to wake up and go to work every day.
Absolutely. Well, you hit on something there about the, trucking companies went from a lack of data to just that data overload. So how are the top performing fleets, because every company out there, I mean, instinctively wants to be a top performer.
Sure.
How are you seeing the top performing fleets utilize the data to improve their safety, improve their efficiency, and overall the name of the game is lower cost?
Absolutely. I mean, it really comes down to a understanding that the data is there to either be used for you or used against you. And the top fleets don't have fear or trepidation about getting and using the data. They understand that it's there regardless, and they need to be able to use it most effectively. And I'll be honest, like, one of the things that was probably the most shocking to me over the last 8 years is when we first started, we thought that, man, the fleets who are, let's say, in need of help, who don't have the best safety records, are going to be the ones who are going to be most excited to work with us. It's just because there's so much improvement that they have to gain. And honestly, it's been kind of the opposite. It's really been the best fleets in the country who have been the ones who've been excited to jump in and work with us, because they understand that it takes that level of commitment towards safety to be the best. It takes a baseline level of culture around safety, of understanding and using the data, of being able to put in the effort and energy to go in and identify the drivers who are risky, to be able to coach them effectively. And so being able to jump in and not have that fear, again, of the data is kind of one of the key pieces. And so we've seen this with relatively all of our customers. And one that really kind of jumps out is Sheetz, the gas stations, CLI Transportation. Phenomenal group. John Tippery and his whole team are absolutely terrific. And one of the things that we've seen with them, I mean, like, the issue that fleets always have, and we've talked about before, is just data is in silos. And there's so much of it there, but when you look at it in individual pieces, it becomes less.
What's good, everybody?
Yes, sir. We are live, baby. Back to Two Tones. Tony Lee in the building. Tony Timberlake, what's good?
We're good to go.
Hello, gamer.
Hey, Chick, what's up? I'm going to deliver this piece of
In
meat.
fine, and you.
It's quite far. I'm okay. It's quite far. We have 484 kilometers actually.
Oh, wow.
That's really long.
Yes.
Which route you want pass? My store die front make I forgive you energy drinks for the journey ahead.
I swear, it's the day though. See this idiot. Just make us crash. Make me crash just now. You don't see me they come.
Oh, sorry.
You spread this my new car. New truck, I mean, trailer. Alright, come on for there.
Don't mind them.
Rashid, let me clear this table. Rain will not want to go away. Rain, go away, please. I don't need you right now. Game changer. What's up, bro? What just happened? I totally lost control just now. What's going on now? My truck. Christ. Fuck. Oh, my truck got a maximum damage just right now. Thank God nobody died. Hey, my truck got off. Truck gone off. Oh. Hey, if it's to start to
branch mechanic. Our fuel finish, I'll be waiting.
No, that accident I got just now damaged the truck. Got very bad damage. Hey.
Duh.
Thank you.
Just branch mechanic place.
No, if I go to mechanic, I'm going to deliver the items I carry late. And if I get there late, they will deduct from my SP and my money. So it's just to manage the truck. The problem is anything make an off to on the problem. No. Eh? What?
Okay.
What do you want to eat? You not eat ever. So what do you want to eat? You know what's in mom's show? Oh. I have one cake in that fridge. Go and bring it first.
And to go so hungry to my shop.
And to go so unleash my shop. I don't understand.
I mean, you will soon reach my shop for the energy drink.
Yes, sir. It's true. For some care package. Some care package.
Yes, so. Just be checking for Curry Point Pharmacy.
Yes, sir. For your care pack. Come on, pick it up. Keep it there, please. Or you bring something like stew. Bring stew for me.
Look at those towering cliffs. Perfect for an ambush. How do you plan to tackle that big enemy ahead?
midnight. And water, please. What do you usually do? Eh?
Just sit down downstairs.
Not doing anything. I'm going to join them now. Like I'll come and go and buy food safe. Yashid, call them to come, I want to give them cake. Open a cut for them. I need to pack and sleep. To sleep.
The journey is really long.
Very, very. But I'm very close. I'm like just 33 kilometers away. Very, very close.
Okay.
Cut for yourself now, you know how you take. Oh no. The driver needs to sleep. That's why the screen keep going blank. So I need to find somewhere to park. But the thing is that if I go to sleep now, I will deliver this thing late, because if you go to that sleeping, it's need to sleep for like 4 or 5 hours. By that time now, we don't lose the timer for this shit. So instead, let me just go and deliver first before I sleep. Come on. Nice.
Rained on default.
You mean in real life or in the game?
In the game.
Is it what the job
Make we play, bro.
Fortnite? Now that they found I'm gonna play game, we'll see you. Vin. I don't do one more delivery. I'm far up on Fortnite.
But actually enjoying this Euro truck.
Which game be this?
Euro Truck Simulator. Vin, you know Euro Truck Simulator?
I know fit gift.
Na PC? Na PC game. I'm gonna repair my truck.
Why them suspended gifts?
Oh, they suspend the gifts. Oh man, I think it's because of I don't know, for some weird reasons TikTok they just they do it here. I don't know what I do here with me. They just suspend gifts for this life. I think it's because of the podcast I played. There was the podcast I was listening to. So maybe that voice when just they talk that make them suspend the gifts. Ah, so you want to gift me now? TikTok no allow. Let's see how. Useless people. TikTok not want my progress. So you see how. If you never keep the gifts, I will go live again. Gift me. My truck no servicing. The trucks are awful. We're close to start. I'm close to the mechanic workshop. Come on, man. Maybe you can do this. Come on, baby. Yes.
Alright. Let's find some job.
These ancient ruins are full of secrets. What's your plan to outsmart those lurking foes?
Wow. See, no. So you never know the game how they play this AI. That's not a disgrace to you and your maker. Come on. I want to go off life and come back on life again. But you can't send me gifts from this life. Don't you think that's what I should do?
Okay.
First? I shan't be back.